Right everyone, today I'm going to be unboxing my brand new 3D printer. It just came a couple of weeks back, not opened it. Cheers Sean. It's the Snapmaker U1 3D printer. It's about 27 kilos, so you're going to need to take that into account when you open it. It's a two-man job, although it's got handles on the box. Okay, so I've got it open and it doesn't seem to say how to take this out. It's quite firmly compacted in there with polystyrene both sides and a bag. Got the instructions here, but I remember opening the Bamboo Lab and it says read this first. It's open, but it's got this kind of handly thing here. But yeah, it's a bit flimsy. So let's see if we could just lift it out together. It doesn't want to come out, does it? This corner here of the bag. Oh no, the bag's ripping. Right, let's hope it doesn't drop. I might be doing this all wrong. So we've got a bag, one whole bag. On top of the bag, we've got the instructions, I'm guessing, quick start guide. Polystyrene, get rid of those. This is what we got, rubbish wise. Bloody hell, that's heavy. It's at the back. Oh, it's got a little window at the back. It's the top. It's where your filaments go on the side. Front, side, filaments. Door, open the oven. What have we got in here? We've got any goodies. Right, let's get this top off, okay? It looks like it's packed full of stuff. What have we got here? We got some filaments, that's always good. Something to get started with. We've got red, white, yellow, black, and the power cable in one box. We've got all the gubbins. Okay, so these go on the sides, I'm guessing. The filament to spin around. Tubes, accessories, spare heads, grease, spanners, tools basically, and pipes. Again, more bits that the printer needs to get started. So what have we got inside now? We've got the plate in there, it's taped down. I'm going to read the quick start guide now because there's things that I'm guessing we need to take out. This here and this here. It's got arrows pointing to screws, so we need to release those. We've got another screw there. There's about 8 screws to take out before we can do anything. Bit of protection on the printer head, or one of them. This is what the machine looks like, raw, without any bits and pieces on it. Looks nice and sleek. It's quite big. It's still quite heavy with all the components out. Now I'm ready to get this thing together. I just need to remove some screws and remove the brackets. Comes with a toolkit. So the Allen key will remove the screws. Next step, just remove all the sticky tape or the foam that's underneath the build plate and remove any protective pieces off remaining in the machine. So I've just removed the tape on the bed, but there's plenty all the way around. The top's here, there, you've got the camera, a few bits over there. So now we are onto the installation. We're going to be inserting the tool heads, the filament spools, everything like that. Let's see how long that takes. Before I start, this is everything I have to work with. So we've got one box here of parts, and then we've got another box here. This comes with hoses and tools. Also the filament and the power cable. I'm now at the stage of putting the tool heads in, put the carriage in, removed all the packaging and the screws and the tape, put on these and these and the hoses at the back. Remove this and we get to the tool heads at the bottom. So I've got all my tool heads in position and it says after installation is complete, the red marker on the slider should no longer be visible and you can't see any of the red markers anymore. Now with every tool head you've got a cable and this bracket that comes with it. They just slot in like so and they will just go into the numbers at the back. It's a USB-C cable that just slots in, push it down, it locates, and then you've got a bag of screws. We're just going to put 2 screws in each one. Now we've got the cables like this. This end goes into the tool head, and we've got 2 packets of screws. Use the smaller length, the 10 mils for the tool head, and the 16 mil length screws for this section here. Don't get them mixed up. So now I'm onto the bigger tubes, fixing those into place. So we've got our tubes here. I've just pushed those in, just missed it, but they simply push in. The smooth end of the tube goes into the machine. The notched end of the tube goes into the tool head. One of the last things is just to put the clips in place to hold your cables nice and neatly like that. Like you see in the photos when you buy the machine, it looks nice and neat and tidy. So there we go, all those clips in, nice and neat, holding all those cables and tubes into the correct position. So all I am left to do is put the power cable in and I'm good to go. But overall, I'm thinking this has been quite easy. The tricky bits are just figuring out the tool heads, what orientation and how they push on. The slow bit is screwing the screws in for the cables because there's 4 screws per cable. But yeah, overall, a nice process, about an hour and a half in altogether to get this assembled. Not so bad. We'll go around with the camera, show you what stage we're at, and show you how it looks. So here we go, guys. We have got the Snapmaker UI all assembled, ready to go. We have got our filaments here, 4 filaments, all 4 colours, half a kilo each. So they're going to clip on nicely, and they'll get fed through these holes in the tubes into their tool heads, tool changers, and we are good to go. And this is what it looks like, all assembled. It's a really, really nice looking machine. Doesn't look like plastic. Okay, so overall first impressions, it's a heavy box, 2-man lift. To get the machine out, it didn't really tell me how to lift it out. It did have the instructions there, but it didn't say read the instructions how to lift out. Anyway, that's a small part. We got it out. It was really, really nicely wrapped. Let me quickly show you all the packaging. It's quite a bit. Okay, there's a lot of recycling there, and that is everything there, that whole entire pile. But, you know, we can't complain because we want it to be nicely wrapped. Instructions were pretty good. They were a little bit confusing to me on the tool head part. Okay, there's a few things that you could have said, like the sliders on the tool head, what they should look like when they're clipped in, rather than going through a few pages and figuring that out last. Niggly bits, the screws for the cables, there's 16 altogether, so they take a while to screw in, and the tool heads, just how to click them in place, a little bit fidgety, but overall about an hour and a half all in. These parts clicked in nicely, the back hoses did, and I think overall it's a really easy process. I don't think you'll come unstuck. But looking at the machine, the plastic doesn't look plastic. The white looks really nice and sleek. It's a low-cost machine, isn't it? It's $800, 600 and something pounds. So they need to make it with relatively cheap materials, as in not aluminium, fully aluminium, it's plastic, it's cheaper parts to keep the cost down. So next video, we're going to be using it. We're going to be making some bits and pieces. I'm thinking make some stuff for the kids. The kids are itching to use this and make some toys with it. So that's what we're going to do next video. But overall, that is the process. That's what all the parts look like. And I've hoped you've enjoyed me assembling it and giving you some insights into what the Snapmaker UI looks like. So that's it, guys. Have a great Friday. I will see you next Friday. Take it easy. Ciao for now.